Back door.
You better get your behind back in there. Get back inside.
They look like small hands, like a woman's, and some of the prints had
Why you gotta
dragged
be a
down.
woman's though? Because it's small.
I was trying to make sense of all of that when all of a sudden the SUV's tailgate popped open with a heavy thud. I immediately jumped back.
No, he said.
Shock and fear. I could feel the veins
did
in
you
my
guys
head
see
boil up.
her hands?
There was a woman.
She has no
bound in zip
fingers.
ties, duct tape across her face. Her body was covered in bruises. Her hands had no fingers. Her mouth was open in a scream.
She had no
and her
fingers.
tongue had been cut out.
Oh, she had
looked
no
at
tongue.
me,
She
eyes
had no
wide,
fingers.
tears.
Squad, and welcome back to this channel. If you don't know who I am WineLights, and I hope you guys had a great holiday break or having a great holiday break, because like it is continuing. But back on track today, you guys, we are going to be reacting to some content that is Starbucks related, and I'm here for it, you guys. Today's video is actually on 3 true Starbucks horror stories animated. Now, we have reacted to some horror stories Starbucks related in the past on this channel. I'm definitely gonna link that somewhere on this video, but I have definitely some high hopes for this one, because like I really do love going to Starbucks. I do have a question, you guys. You know, in the last video, if you watched it, even if you haven't, I'm not really spoiling anything, but why is all the creepy stuff mostly happening at 3 a.m? I thought Starbucks closes early. Like the Starbucks around me, they close at 9 p.m. Definitely let me know in the comment section down below, what time does Starbucks close around you guys? But this is like the reason why they shouldn't be open overnight. But I would have been really happy if they were, though, because I can take some I can get some Starbucks right now, you guys. Anyways, definitely shout out to IMR Scary Tales for actually uploading this animated stories compilation. A link to this one's gonna be down below in the description area, so you guys can click on it and watch it for yourselves. But for now, go ahead and grab your snacks, grab your drinks. Again, I don't have no Starbucks. I wish I do, but I just have some water. It's super relax, hopefully. Let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, you guys, first story.
This happened when I was working the closing shift at a Starbucks.
Closing shift. Wait, let me know in the comment section down below, when does the closing shift start and end?
It's already shut down by 10.
10? Wait.
11:45 p.m. on a Tuesday.
Past 9 p.m.
The lights inside were dimmed. Machines
Bro,
cleaned,
why are you
and chairs
working?
stacked.
Oh, them desserts
I was
look
the
kind of
only
good,
one
though.
left, waiting to lock up and run home. Suddenly, I heard the low rumble of an engine. A sleek black SUV pulled up to the drive-thru.
You better turn the lights off, act like you're not there. Take off the headset.
Maybe a trucker or a road trip couple.
No,
but
you're
the windows
closed.
of the car were pitch black, like illegal black tint, and the engine stayed running with no movement. It stayed like that for a few seconds.
Don't say nothing.
Serve this person and call it a day. Welcome
Just
to
the Starbucks does this,
you?
then I should go ahead and go get some Starbucks right now.
After a pause, the speaker crackled.
wait.
One tall
Let me see the menu.
caramel bloodbath. It
Bloodbath.
didn't register at first. I actually laughed.
What the? That's not
I
funny.
think you meant caramel macchiato, right?
That's two
Silence.
completely different things.
No answer. Only a faint, rhythmic breathing through the speaker could be heard. I thought for a while and figured it was probably some teenager messing around. I waited for the SUV to go away, just like it came. But it didn't.
They said nope.
It just idled. 5 minutes passed, then 10,
10,
then
then
15,
20.
but the car was still there. I turned off the headset and tried to focus on
This is why you
finishing
shouldn't
up,
have
but every
told them
few
you were
seconds
here.
I'd glance at the drive-through camera. The SUV never moved. No door opened. No window rolled down. Just the purr of the engine
Just
lingered.
wasting gas.
By the time half an hour passed, I was genuinely freaked out. I decided to go outside and tell them we were closed. I stepped out into the parking lot.
You didn't have
the
to tell
cool
them right
air
there. You could have put the
hitting me
headset
like
back
a
on.
wall. I approached slowly. My nerves
Why you
were
gotta go
spiking.
out there?
As I got closer to the car,
No.
I noticed something on the glass. At
What?
first, I thought they were smudges. But
You guys
then
see that?
I realized what I was
no.
looking at.
No,
Bloody
no.
handprints smeared across the inside of every window. The back door.
You better get your
window had
behind
the
back in
maximum
there.
amount of
Get back
handprints.
inside.
They look like small hands, like a woman's, and some of the prints had
Why you gotta
dragged
be a
down.
woman's though? Because
I was
it's
trying
small.
to make sense of all of that when all of a sudden the SUV's tailgate popped open with a heavy thud. I immediately jumped back.
No,
My
he
eyes
said.
were wide in shock and fear. I could feel the
Wait,
veins
did
in
you
my
guys
head
see
boil up.
her
There
hands?
was a woman.
She has
bound
no
in zip ties,
fingers.
duct tape across her face. Her body was covered in bruises. Her hands had no fingers. Her mouth was open in a scream.
She had no
and her
fingers.
tongue had been cut out.
Oh, she had
looked
no
at
tongue.
me,
She
eyes
had no
wide,
fingers.
Tears streaming down her face.
That's what it's
Never
giving.
in my worst nightmare did I expect to come
Bro,
across
still
a sight
there.
like that.
Oh,
She tried to say something,
She
but the
can't
SUV's
talk.
driver's side door opened, and a man stepped out. He was massive. He wore a long, dirty coat.
Leatherface.
His face.
Leatherface
I'll
likes
never
coffee
forget
too.
that face. He had a real human face stitched to his skin. Blood was streaming down his neck because of the poor surgery he performed on himself. You could literally see the seams.
his
The
breast
lips were
stank.
jagged and too wide. The eyes
I
were black
can't do
holes
it.
behind thin slits.
I can't do
He
it.
screamed at me. Where's my order?
Dang.
Before I could
Ooh.
react, he grabbed my
He
collar
worse than a
and
Karen.
yanked me
What
toward
the
the
hell?
drive-through window. I tried to fight
Oh,
back, but
why'd
he
you let him
slammed
touch
my
you?
head against
Oh.
the brick wall.
Need some
Stars
milk.
exploded in my vision.
Ouch.
He shoved my
Oh,
face
he gonna do it
into
again?
the window,
Oh,
trying to force
what?
it through the narrow opening like he was trying to crush me between
Oh,
steel
he's
and
trying
glass.
to close the door.
I
Yeah.
used every ounce of panic-fueled
Dang,
strength
you just
I
jumped
had
in
to
there.
twist sideways
You better hope
and
you don't
wriggle
get your
halfway
legs and
inside.
ankles.
I got in somehow, grabbed
Yeah.
the window lever, and tried to close it when he made another attempt to grab me.
Bro,
but this
no.
time, I trapped his
You
arm
better
between the frame.
cut it
He
off.
screamed
Cut
in
it
rage.
off, cause he tried to chop her.
Let me go! You
No.
don't know who you're messing with!
Oh, now
I'm
he's
dialing
scared.
911. His hand was stuck, fingers jerking wildly, nails
Get
scratching
him.
the walls. He was putting all of his effort into freeing himself, but it all went in vain.
Yeah,
I backed
don't
away
let
and
him.
grabbed my phone.
He's
locking
smiling.
eyes with him as I talked to the
Bruh.
emergency dispatcher. He was snarling,
Ew,
spitting
ooh,
through the
he's
window.
spitting.
You're siding with the wrong one.
What?
She's not the victim. I am.
What?
She's
Oh,
the one who
what?
cheated on me. Come on, just let me go.
He
so
had
I
me
can
thinking
explain.
she more
You can
serial
explain
than he
everything to
is.
the cops. I backed farther
She might be a
into the
serial
store,
cheater,
waiting
but
for
not a
silence.
deleter.
I didn't take my eyes off him.
Bruh.
When
Crazy
the
work.
cops arrived 10 minutes later, they had to tase him to get him off the window.
Yep.
I watched from his
Bruh.
side as they pulled him
Dang.
down and wrestled
Good.
him to the ground. The woman in the trunk, his wife,
Aw.
was barely conscious, but alive.
Why they got her sitting
They
down?
rushed
She would
her
be
to the
laying
hospital.
down.
Later that night, a detective gave me the details. The man had been on the run for 3 days. He'd beaten his wife nearly to death, cut out her
Oh,
tongue,
yeah.
and severed her fingers so she couldn't
We could
use
tell.
the phone. He was planning
Oh,
to dump
that's
her body in
why.
a secluded area out of state. But I don't understand why he decided to make one final stop at Starbucks.
'Cause he
The
couldn't
whole
stay
time
up
he
that
sat
late.
Outside, she was in the trunk, bleeding, broken, still
Yeah.
somehow alive. And that stupid joke, caramel bloodbath, that was an inside joke
Oh,
between
what?
him and his wife. A silly joke she used to tell during the Halloween season. He
Bruh.
wanted her to hear it one last time before he finished the job.
Oh, that's
I
petty.
quit Starbucks a week later.
As you
I
should.
can't look at an SUV the same way anymore. And I don't work alone at night. Not
Nope.
ever again.
Nah, never. Oh.
It was a Saturday afternoon in early October when my mom finally agreed to let me go into Starbucks by myself.
Oh,
I
okay.
was 13, and while I
You know.
usually waited
True,
in the car,
you growing
that
up.
day she handed me her card and said,
She'd be like,
Go ahead.
go ahead, and then give me
Your
my.
usual.
Oh.
Just be quick. Okay?
Oh, wow.
it
Mom
felt
is
like
nice.
freedom. I stepped inside.
Mom said we got that
immediately
Starbucks
welcomed
money.
By the familiar smell of coffee and pastries.
Mm-hmm.
The place was busy but calm. A few people on laptops.
Wait, why he
couple
look
having
anime?
quiet
They look anime
conversations,
style stuff for
soft
him,
music
bruh.
playing. I was charmed by the place. As I made my way to the counter, my eyes stretched to the far corner.
Why?
Seated perfectly still.
Ah,
with the
don't
trash
turn around,
cans
turn
was a
around. Don't
man
look, don't
in a
look, don't
cake
look,
pop
don't look, don't
costume.
look, don't
At first,
look.
I thought it was some sort of promo.
Act like
The
you don't
costume
see
was round,
it.
pink and oversized like a lollipop with fake sprinkles on top. But something was off.
He's a
The pink coating
demon.
was
It's like seeing a
cracked and
demon
crusted in
and
places.
Insidious.
The stick end of the costume was frayed and dirty.
Wait, look like he
And the
pissed his
sprinkles,
pants
they
too.
looked like they were sewn on with what I swear were strands of hair. No one
Oh.
else seemed to notice him. I looked
Told
at the
you.
baristas. They smiled
No one
at
else
other
sees him.
customers.
You gotta act like you don't see
Not
him
a
either.
single glance toward
Don't
the man in
look.
the corner. It was like he didn't exist.
Yes.
I shuffled forward
He's
in line,
coming after you,
trying
so
not
don't
to
look.
stare. When it was my turn, I ordered a cake pop and a hot
Okay.
chocolate. I
True.
found a table
Wait!
near the front window. And
Oh,
sat
not the
down.
cake pop!
That's when
Because
I
that's what
realized
he
the man
got!
was waving at me.
Don't
His gloved
look!
hand moved sideways, slowly. He even crooked his finger,
Gloves? Oh,
motioning
he's
me to
dead.
come over.
What the heck?
But I obviously
Shimona.
ignored it. I
Get
didn't
over
move.
here!
But a few seconds later, he stood up.
Uh-oh.
His costume
You're
squeaked
running
against
up.
the floor
No.
as he walked toward me. There was no sound of his footsteps.
Why did
only
he sit
soft
down on that
squeaking
table
and the
with
dull
his hot
tap of his
cocoa
fake
and
pop
cake pop?
stick hitting the
His behind
tiles
should have been
could
in
be
his
heard.
mom's
He
vehicle,
crouched beside
leaving.
my table and leaned in to talk. His breath smelled like moldy sugar.
Didn't he already get his
secret menu?
cup?
He whispered.
Oh my
Wanna
gosh.
try the real flavor?
Ew.
I nervously
No.
laughed and shook my head.
No.
Thanks.
No
I'm
means
good.
no.
He stared.
Oh.
His eyes were freaky.
Boop,
a little
boop.
yellowish tint
One for
with
each
red
eye.
veins popping around the eyeball. It felt like he was staring into my soul. He
You
slowly
don't.
reached into the side of his costume and pulled out a small cake pop wrapped in wax paper.
That's not
This
a.
one's special.
I don't think
He
it's a cake
said,
pop.
placing it on the table.
Ew, that's
Limited
nasty.
edition.
Limited
Good boys
edition.
only.
Good
I nodded
boys.
slowly, not
Yeah,
saying
no.
anything back.
No.
He patted my head like I was a dog and turned around, waddling back to his corner. I grabbed the treat and bolted out as soon as my name was called for the order.
Oh, he never
I
got
didn't
his
look
order.
back. By the
Fudge,
time
that's
I got
why he
in
was at the
car, I had
table.
calmed down a little.
No,
didn't
I would've
tell
stand
Mom
next to the
because
cash
I'm not
register.
a toddler, and I didn't want to miss out on opportunities to do things on my own. I shrugged it off like it was some awful dream.
No,
When we
but it
got home, I
wasn't.
went straight to the backyard with my hot chocolate and snack.
Okay.
I sat near the garden.
And why did you
unwrapping the
take
cake
that
pop I had
nasty
ordered
thing?
and
Why'd you
placing
touch
a weird
it?
one beside me on the grass.
Why?
I was enjoying the
You should've
Starbucks
left
cake
it
pop
there.
when a stray cat wandered in. He was small, dirty, and missing part of an ear. This wasn't the first time I had
was
seen him in the
hungry.
neighborhood. I broke off a piece of my regular cake pop and tossed it to him. He sniffed it, then looked at the one sitting in the wax paper. I thought this was the right way to find out what that man gave me. So
What? Don't
I
test
tossed
it on the
suspicious
cat.
cake pop to the cat. Deep down, I prayed it to not be poisonous.
But
because
you
I
didn't
didn't want
know.
to kill the poor cat.
But you gave it to him
After a
anyways,
second,
not
the
knowing.
cat started licking the odd cake pop's
Ew,
candy coating.
that's
As it
nasty.
licked, I could see joy in its eyes, like he had found his taste. Just when I was thinking the person did give me a tasty treat, which I
No.
fed to the cat, I noticed something weird.
What?
As the candy layer melted under the cat's tongue, something wet
Ew!
and shiny peeked through.
Is that
The
an
cat
eyeball?
licked again, harder this time. Suddenly, a flap of
Let's
pink
see.
icing
Ew,
peeled
that's
off,
nasty.
and
Ooh,
beneath it
no.
rested an
Ugh.
eye. I'm not sure if it was a human
No,
eye or
no.
an animal one, but it still
doesn't
had
matter, it's
veins
nasty.
and flesh
Ew.
stuck on it like it had been ripped out with force. I screamed and kicked the thing.
Why would you
The
kick
cat
it? Oh,
hissed and
dang,
ran
that cat's
away.
up.
I stared at the deformed candy
That's
lying
nasty.
in the grass. The candy
Ew.
coating had fallen away, revealing bloodshot
It's a whole
veins and part
eyeball.
of a pale socket. Running back
Oh
inside
my
my house, I
gosh.
told
And
my
you
mom
left it there?
everything.
It
At
probably
first,
gone.
She didn't believe me. Then she saw how pale I was, how my hands wouldn't stop shaking.
Palms
She
are
called
sweaty.
the cops. They came that night and took the eye with them.
That night?
I never found
It
out
was
what they
daytime.
did with it. Never heard if they tested
Uh-oh.
it or if they found out who it belonged to.
That's nasty.
But here's the part that still chills me to this day.
What?
A week later, I overheard my mom on the phone with somebody. She thought I was asleep. She
Oh,
said
she
the
was
police
gossiping?
reviewed the Starbucks security footage. The man in the cake pop costume never appeared on the camera.
What?
Not
How?
once. Just me, ordering,
Uh-oh.
waiting, sitting.
They're gonna think
And then
you
I
did
ran
it.
out like I saw a ghost. They searched the store, the
Uh-oh.
alley, and even the trash bins. No
There gotta be
costume,
some kind
no
of
man,
clue.
no evidence.
He was a
But a
demon.
few days after that, a news report came out. 2 children from a nearby town are missing. The only clue found
What?
at the scene? A cake pop stick left on the
No.
windowsill of one of their bedrooms. Blood on the end.
Bro,
There was a human hair tangled in the candy
that's
coating.
nasty.
I haven't
You would've
eaten
been
a cake pop
next.
since. Every now and then, when I walk by a Starbucks, I still glance inside.
Ooh,
just to make
what
sure
the heck?
he's not sitting in the corner.
Now he's outside now. Catch him outside. Okay.
I work a desk job at a
Oh,
finance
wow, her
firm,
eyes
and
are
every day at
wide. She
12:30
had too much
p.m. I
coffee,
take my lunch
guys.
break. I just go for a walk, enjoy the fresh
See?
air, and order
She's
something from the
scaring me.
Starbucks across the street.
You don't need no
This
more.
practice has become a routine that makes me feel good. Mostly,
Feel
I
good.
take lots of almond milk in my big vanilla cold drink with a
Okay.
spinach, feta, and egg white wrap. Yes, I like to stay healthy because I hardly get the time to hit
That's
the
not
gym.
healthy. Healthy is
Anyway,
fresh
this
fruit.
routine was continuing smoothly until last Wednesday. When I walked into the Starbucks, I found the barista had already prepared my order.
Oh, dang,
and it was
his
ready
eyes
on
wide
the
open too.
counter.
He had some of that
I was
drink.
pleased to see that for once. The staff had spelled my name right. I paid, and just as I was about to grab my food, I heard a voice from behind.
What?
It was the voice of a male in his late 30s. The man said, "Hey, I'll have what she's having." I turned around and
Yeah,
saw
she
this
said,
tall
"Ooh,
guy in worn
he's
out jeans and a pink
great.
hoodie
Like
that
an
was all
alien.
creased up.
Is that
He looked
Roger?
odd. His rough beard hinted that he hadn't
Ew.
shaved in a while.
That-
I wondered
that's a
if he had bathed in
skinwalker.
days because a reeking smell hit my nose as soon as he got closer.
Ugh.
And above all that, his smile creeped me
Ah,
out
close that
because it
mouth.
never reached his eyes.
No.
He kept staring at me. I frowned and turned away,
Yeah.
thinking it was just a malicious attempt to pick me up. As I walked past him, he said something that made me very uncomfortable. You smell like fear and cinnamon.
What the?
I didn't answer. I
Fear
left
and
right away.
cinnamon. Cinnamon. Why
quickly.
is cinnamon?
There weren't many
the
people
heck?
in the parking lot outside.
Bro, you
When I opened
crazy.
the door to my car and turned
Sniffing
the
her
corner,
breeze.
I saw him again.
Girl,
The
get in
same
your
man
car.
was now standing 5 feet away from me
Get
with
in
2
your
brown
car.
paper bags in each hand.
No.
He didn't say anything, just had his head tilted like a curious dog and watched.
Hurry up.
Then he yelled, "Don't be scared. You have such lovely skin." And they
Huh?
started smiling.
No.
I was so stunned that for a minute my body forgot to respond to this upcoming threat. I should have gotten into my car and locked
Yes,
the door.
I told
But
you to go in
occasionally
your
when you're
car.
too scared, you end up
What is that? That's
freezing.
like
Your mind
flight,
stops
wait,
thinking
freeze,
straight,
flight,
and
or
you just
fight, or something
surrender
like
to
that.
danger,
She's
thinking you've
freezing.
no way to survive. That's exactly
She
what
should have
happened
been
to me.
fleeing.
I could see him walking towards me. My body screamed,
Get in, he's coming.
but I
Exactly.
couldn't move.
All right,
could
get
feel
her.
My palms
Get her.
sweating and my legs numbing as he looked me in the eye and kept coming
Bruh.
closer. When he was just inches away, I heard a car
She
horn
playing
from a
games.
distance. I sprinted into my car and locked the door. I was
Bro,
shaking, while trying my best not
go.
to cry.
Turn
He
the car
crouched
and
down
go.
to my window and said, "I'm not gonna hurt
Bro.
you. I brought you a gift."
Couldn't
I
be me.
screamed at him.
None of this would have been happening. I would
Leave
have
me
been
alone.
gone. Then
He
go.
still stood there. Then he reached for the paper bag
She's
he was holding
like-
and grasped a
Bro,
handful of something.
you're allowing
I couldn't
time to
see
give
what
him
it was
opportunity
until he
to do
placed
this.
it on my windshield.
Ew.
It was a thumb. A severed thumb with red
thumb.
nail paint on it. I screamed and began calling the cops when he
Bruh.
spoke to me one last time. "Don't you feel lucky? This could have been you." Saying this, he walked off.
See, he gotta
When the
walk
cops
away because
came
she
and
ain't
took
walking
the thumb
away.
as evidence, they told me I might have come across a very dangerous person. I couldn't sleep for a few days after that. I kept going back and forth between the curtains and the locks. I even moved
Yeah.
to a different Starbucks across town. But my chest got tight
Oh,
every
that's
time
another one.
someone stood behind me.
It's like, wide
I couldn't get
eyes
rid of
open.
the thought that he let me live on purpose. A few days later, the story hit the news. A story that just
They ain't
broke
even
on
a
Channel 5.
newscaster.
A man was caught at a rest stop in a different state. There were brown paper bags in his trunk. Each one had
Have
body
fingers?
parts in it. They named him the Copycat Killer. He stalked
Why
women at
copycat?
cafes. He would order exactly the same thing
Wait,
as
that's
them,
like what she
follow
had.
them, and
Oh,
then attack.
no.
Investigators
Wait, how
revealed
did I get
that
that
a
on
total of 5
video?
women were
That's
killed.
crazy.
One had her eyes gouged
Ooh,
out.
why they show
Someone
her
else
body
had a
on the
thumb chopped off.
news?
They
This ain't
showed
right.
his face. He wore the same hoodie and had that same creepy,
Oh, he's
meaningless
dirty.
smile.
That same hoodie.
I looked at the screen in fear.
You finna
My
jump through
hands
that
were
screen.
shaking, realizing I did dodge a bullet. Watching his remorseless face was enough to make me stay home for a week, but the end of the news story was what petrified me.
What?
Authorities believe he had selected his next victim, but for some unknown reason, he did not harm her.
He had my
Bruh.
drink in his car with my name printed on it. I should have been dead that day.
What?
But then why did he let me go? The nightmares
I
haven't
don't
gone
know.
away to date. His voice keeps roaming in my head. You smell like fear and cinnamon.
Yeah, she
I
gonna remember
tried to make sense of
that.
it,
She gonna
but
have to smell
nothing
like
comes to my
something else,
mind.
marshmallows.
The police say he never brought me up while being questioned. Even if they asked him about me, he would just smile. I sometimes wonder if letting me go was just part of his plan, like a shooter leaving one deer alone so it can remember and tell the tale of horror. Since then, I've moved. I even changed my name, but I still want that vanilla cold brew every once in a while.
You ain't changed the drink
I
you
drive
drink.
an hour to get there, pay
Bruh,
cash,
she's
and
an
never
addict.
use the app. I just hope he stays behind bars forever, because I don't think I'll be lucky twice.
Nah, you won't. Alright, Wine Squad, this is going to be the end of my reaction to 3 true Starbucks horror stories animated. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't think these were like as good as the last 3 Starbucks horror stories that we reacted to on this channel, but they were okay, you guys. Fingers crossed though, like the next 3 Starbucks horror stories we react to will be even better than this one, because the other one, if you've seen it, you guys know. If you haven't, again, the link to that is going to be also in the description area. I'm also going to put it in the description area so you guys can click on it and watch it for yourselves, and then you'll understand why I'm saying this. If you love my personality and enjoy my reaction to these 3 horror stories anime, make sure you hit a thumbs up on this video, you guys. You gotta like the like button. Also comment down below, let me know if you guys drink Starbucks. Do you like Starbucks? Do you not like Starbucks? And if you do drink Starbucks, what is your go-to drink? For me, it's the caramel ribbon crunch frappuccino. That one with almond milk, and then I still keep the whipped cream on it. That is my favorite drink, you guys. I actually want some tomorrow. I'm probably gonna get some tomorrow. I was gonna say I might. No, I will get some tomorrow because I want it today, but they're closed. But in these horror stories, they're open till midnight, and ticket orders even after closing hours. It doesn't make any sense to me. And if you haven't done so yet, subscribe to this channel too. What are you waiting for? Subscribe to WineLights Reacts for more reaction videos. Come to the device near you. And one more thing, sign up today and become a Official Wine Squad member. The link to membership is down below in the description area, so make sure you click on it and become a Official Wine Squad member of this channel today. With that, I hope to see you all in the next reaction video. Bye!